Baddha Konasana. So after rolling around in Garbha Pindasana, we come into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Inner edges of the feet together. Open the feet up like a book. Bring the heels in as close to the hips as they'll come, but remember, we never want to have any discomfort in the joints. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Reach the knees out to the left and to the right. Take a big inhale to lengthen the spine from the nape of the neck to the tailbone. Exhale, we're going to bring the chest forward. Eventually this is belly, then chest, then chin, coming down to the ground. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what that looks like a little bit from this angle. So again, inhaling, lengthening from the nape of the neck to the tailbone. Exhale, reaching the spine forward. So notice we're not rounding the spine here, but we're extending it forward. Chest is open, neck is long. We're here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then come up, tuck the chin, and this time we are going to round up into the upper back and bring the head down toward the feet. Now you can push into the feet here to push back through your spine and bulge up into the spine a little bit more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to inhale and rise. And sometimes this is, and then take your vinyasa. Next pose is upavishta konasana, upward facing angle. Come into it the usual way. Come through, sit down, coming into dandasana. Then we're going to take the feet wide, but just not super wide, not as wide as you can, but just a little bit wider than your mat. Inhaling to lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach the spine forward, grabbing outer edges of the feet or the big toes, just kind of depends on the system. Again, the spine is long and straight. Try to avoid this, and instead of leading with your head, lead with your heart. So even if it means bringing the feet in a little or grabbing farther back, like on the ankles, see if you can pull your chest forward, because in this pose we want the belly, then the chest, then the chin to come down, so that we're really flattening out. You can see how Konasanas was something that was helping us get ready for this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, we're lengthening the spine, 1. Then we're going to inhale, release just the upper body like a teddy bear. Exhale, bring the legs up into the arms, whoops, and either holding the toes or the outer edges of the feet. We're going to balance. Lift the heart, draw the shoulder blades down the back. I'm going to turn just a little bit this way, you guys can see. So if you feel a little scrunchy like this, it's probably because you are. We're resting on the tailbone like Navasana. Pull the heart up away from the shoulders. Draw the shoulders down your back. Now the more you push down through the feet, or if you're holding the ankles, push down through the ankles. It will help stabilize you. Pull into your belly. It will help. If you are stable and your shoulders are down, head drops back. And we balance here for 5, 4, 3, 2. It's really helping you get in your upper back. My upper back's not super open, so my head doesn't happily go all the way back. 1. Then inhale, you're going to look forward between the feet. Exhale, either cross the shins and come up, or if you'd like, hands can come between the legs, press up, reach the feet back, and then take it back for your vinyasa. So that's called upavishta konasana, or upward facing angle. Next pose is supta konasana, or sleeping angle. We're going to come through, sit down as usual, set up in dandasana. This time we're going to roll back and spend 5 breaths in what is a lot like a plow pose, and then roll back up to that seated position we just took, come back down to the original seated position in upavishta konasana, and then come out of that pose. So, lie down, and then just like in plow, you're going to bring the legs up over the head, separate the feet. Again, feet are about as wide as your mat. Grab the big toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, strong in the legs and arms, 1. And then you're going to use that connection to roll up to balance, hopefully, and you're just here, and you're just here for a count, and then you're going to come down and back into this position. Now, I'm on carpet, so my not perfect form didn't make a loud noise, but if you're not used to this pose, you're not going to come down like that the first time. You're going to come up, you're going to try to balance. You probably, you might end up a little bit like this and wobbling around. That's okay. It's about trying. Pull into your middle, take a big inhale, then let go of your legs, flex your feet. If you can get your calves to come down first, not the heels. I don't know if you could hear my heel that came off the carpet over here onto the deck did hit. You just don't want to bang on your heels. You want the feet flexed so that the meat of the calves lands first. If you're like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks, then release your legs, bend your knees, then extend. Either way, you're going to take another inhale while you're up, and then exhale to come back down to this position one more time. And then again, you can either cross your shins here, lift up as usual, or lift up from here. Take your vinyasa. So those are our 3 konasana poses: Baddha Konasana, upavishta konasana, bound angle, upward facing angle, and supta konasana, supine angle or sleeping angle.